Well, I guess the very first place to start here is what is VTubers.tv? Obviously, it's not a fully released project just yet, but when it is, what is the point of this platform?
More of a hub, kind of like Twitch or YouTube. Um, Definitely leaning towards more of the YouTube and Twitch route, but there are plans to do like music or like a blue sky type thing as well.
Mhm.
Um, since smaller creators can't really get the audience that they need or want, I want this to be the place for that.
Right. I always have to ask.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
no, it's fine.
No, I was gonna sort of direct this into something like related to that as well. But if there's more you want to say there, say that first.
No, it's fine. I already. It was just that.
Okay.
My
Okay.
mind today is.
Well, the first thing that always comes up whenever we talk about any sort of new platform, whether it's some sort of microblogging platform akin to like a Blue Sky or a Twitter, whether it's a streaming platform or a video platform, like why does there need to be another platform? Like you said, obviously the building up like communities and stuff. But what is it the other platforms besides that and maybe not doing, or what is it that you're actually like really trying to achieve here with the platform?
Well,
Well,
with
one is
the
moderation.
Mm-hmm.
revenue split, especially for the Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
just even qualifying for that, the requirements are ridiculously high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and our split's 50-50 by default.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with moderation, I know there's been several creators who've gotten banned from like Twitch or YouTube for like, let's say like their clothing policy,
Right.
right?
Right.
When they don't break it. So,
Or even just playing some games. Like, the games are like ones that everyone plays,
Mm-hmm.
and it just gets flagged by mistake.
Mm-hmm. Right. I have seen
um,
many occasions where, I think anyone who pays any attention to the VTubing space has seen cases where the rules don't seem to be consistently applied. You'll see, like, you go to the
Rules for
hot
thee,
tubs.
not for me.
Sorry.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you'll go to like the hot tub, the hot tub category, and you'll see far less clothing you'll see on even just like any sort of regular kind of skimpy outfit for a VTuber. But that is going to be treated in a far more aggressive way than you would see anyone else. Like, we can look at common examples like people who've had sex on Twitch and then get like a 7-day ban, right? Like crazy things like that.
mhm,
Whereas a VTuber that shows a little bit too much skin, month, have some time off.
mhm,
Favoritism.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Um,
there's
the,
a lot of
the,
ways you can look
the
at it, but
other
it's a
thing,
mess.
the other thing is the adult sphere of YouTubers,
Mm,
right? Like, there's several that I know who can't live stream on Twitch
mm,
because either they'll get banned immediately, or people will false report them,
right.
and we don't. Me personally, I don't want to see that happen. I've been in the VTuber space for like almost 4 or 5 years now,
Mhm.
so I've seen a lot. So that's definitely one thing
Mhm.
as well.
And I've seen it's not even just with the streaming content as well. I'll see the way that emotes are handled. You have these very
Mhm.
tame emote, and they get marked as sexual content. Like, oh, you're like licking the screen, sexual content. Oh, you're like just
Mhm.
like really, really tame and mundane things where I don't even know what criteria they're using in some cases to mark these as things that shouldn't be allowed on the platform. Because it's one thing if you do have
Mhm.
a clear set of guidelines. You're like, okay, nipples instant ban. Sure, like that's a thing you can follow. But when you seem to be
Mhm.
following the rules and even then, you're treated as if you're breaking them. Again, as you say, it's this favoritism, rules for these, not for thee. Or rules for me, not for thee, yeah.
And definitely with like the emotes, there have been several times where people have just gotten them banned for no reason without a clear explanation, which falls back on the platform because they should be providing that reason to the creators when they're not. That's what we try to aim to fix is the moderation response, the explanations between them, and how it's all handled in between. So,
Go
on. For moderation, it is going to a different topic, but it's handled as in like if your account gets flagged, it won't be banned like YouTube or Twitch. A moderator will go look at it. So you have like a
pending manual review.
And it's see if I can find it. It's a machine learning thing that I'm currently working on for that. So that could be, I don't know how to word it. I know some people will get upset that it's using that.
Basically, the models trained are not for automatically banning. They are just to set a flag.
Right. Right, so it sets a flag and then it puts into sort of some sort of like review stack, and then it can be manually checked over by a person.
Yeah.
Right. One of the things I did see in the write-up is the idea of more transparent and public moderation logs, so it's clear what's actually being done. And I'm assuming that's part of what you're talking about there.
So when it comes to transparency, like we have a gateway kind of like Discord when it comes to bots. So there's events like live user ban. So third parties could like just view that. But as well as we do a transparency report every month, and it has what people have done, like the top ban reasons, how long they've been banned for, things like that. For transparency, it goes between mod and just how we operate in general. Like for decision making, it's a voting system. So like if user A wanted this thing, but B doesn't, you'd vote for it. And whoever has the higher votes wins.
Right. So with this idea of having like human moderation in that chain, obviously this works when the platform's really small scale. Do you expect that to ever become a problem? Because this is like obviously a platform like YouTube that's, you know, there's no way that can be done with human moderation. It's just insanely big. This is obviously a lot more small scale. Do you expect to see any sort of issue with that approach?
Yes. Probably the primary approach would be community moderation using the vote system.
Right.
Which could scale a lot more better.
And probably because we plan on keeping the funds like for everything after like server costs and everything. So in the future we could possibly employ people.
Right.
But that'll be a year or two later.